Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Swami Vijay, and this is Swami Vijay speaking to you all. So in this video I am going to show you what are the different options available in Google Meet to present your screen from your side using laptop or desktop and using mobile phone. So let us begin the video without any delay. So here I am in Google Meet already. So here you can see on the right side of your screen present now option. So let us select present now option. So once you select present now option, you get three options to present from your side. Under present, you can see your entire screen you can present a window, and you can present a Chrome tab. So let me explain what is the first option, your entire screen. So once you select entire screen, and here you can see share your entire screen option came. Chrome wants to share the contents of your screen with meetgoogle.com. Choose what you would like to share. So if you want to share the entire screen, select this and then start sharing by clicking this blue button called share. So let us select share. So once you select share, here you can see under the bottom of the page you can see meet.google.com is sharing your screen. If you want to hide this, you can hide this tab. So here on your screen you can see you are presenting to everyone. If you want to stop, you can have to click this stop sharing. That means this is one of the options to present your screen from your site. So that means if you want to present your entire screen, whatever you are watching on this screen, on your screen exactly is being watched by your viewers or your students from the other side. So this is the first option. But there is one drawback when you are presenting the entire screen. Whatever you are watching, see all these tabs are visible to the students, and the moment you change these tabs or when you minimize this, whatever you are watching on my screen, that means whatever you are watching on your screen is being watched by your viewers or students. So let me come back to Google Meet again. So this is the main problem, so this is the major problem in the Google Meet if you share your entire screen. Now let us stop this entire screen and then let us go to the second option. So for that you have to select this stop presenting. So let us select the stop presenting. Now you have stopped presenting your entire screen. Now what is the second option? Let us come back to present now. Once you click present now, here you can see second option is a window. What is this second option? Let us see that. Let us select it first. So let us select a window. Once you select a window, here you see two blank windows and the Google Meet window, but we don't want to present the Google Meet window again under this share an application window. So to share anything using this Google Meet window, then you have to open some applications in your computer or your desktop or laptop. Then only you can share those files using this. So we have opened one PDF document. So let me go back to Google Meet. Now we are in the Google Meet right now. Now again select present now and now come to a window. Once you select a window, here you can see the PDF document which I have opened in my desktop. So let us select that document. And if you want to share the document, select share. That means if you want to present a window which you have opened in your desktop, that window can be presented. Other things can't be visible to your viewers. So now if you want to minimize this, you can minimize this, because here you are presenting to everyone only that particular window. So this is a safer method compared to entire screen. But let us see what is the third option also. For that, let us first stop presenting the window and then come back to the third option. Let us again select present now. Now here you can see first option your entire screen, second option a window. Now what is third option is a Chrome tab, best for video and animation. That means if you want to present a video with an audio, then you have to select this Chrome tab. So let us select this Chrome tab option. And once you select this Chrome tab option, here you can see share a Chrome tab. Chrome wants to share the contents of your screen with meetgoogle.com. Choose what you would like to share. So these are all the tabs which I have opened. So you can select any tab out of this tab. So let me select the YouTube tab here, and here you can see share audio. If you uncheck this box share audio, then what happens, your viewers can watch only the video from your site, but they can't listen audio. That means you can present only video from your side, you can't share the audio. So to share the audio as well as with video, you have to click or you have to select this share audio option also, then select share. So once you select share, let us come back to Google Meet. What is happening? Let us see. So you are presenting your screen and you are presenting the tab which you have selected. Which tab have we selected already? We have selected the YouTube tab. So let us go back to that tab. Here it is asking sharing studio youtube.com to meetgoogle.com. Share this tab instead. If you want to share another tab, you can use this option. But let us go back to YouTube. So this is the one which is actually shared, presented to your viewers or your students. So let us play the video, because the main reason to Google introduced this tab, Chrome tab function, is to share the audio as well as video. So let us select this video. Now here again you see, if you have selected the video, then again you have to share this tab instead, otherwise it will be sharing the previous tab. So for that, let us select this share tab instead. Now this tab is being presented to your students. So let us play this and let us see. Now here you can see a video is being played, but whether students, that means the viewers, can watch this video and audio, yes, of course, because when you are sharing your screen using desktop and laptop, you can share your screen, I mean YouTube video as well as audio also. So you can easily share your video from YouTube or from any other application, and as well as you can share your audio. So this is the advantage of third option called sharing Chrome tab. So let us stop sharing. To stop sharing, you can select this stop button on the left top corner of the page, and now you stopped presenting. So these are the three options which are available in Google Meet for three different purposes. To share your entire screen, you have to select the your entire screen option, and if you want to select only one window, and you have to, and if you wish to work other things on your desktop, then you have to select a window. Then third one is, if you want to select if you want to share a video file and along with the audio, like YouTube video or any other video from your device, then you have to select a Chrome tab. But the problem is, if you want to share a video file which is already stored in your device, you may not share audio file. So the third option is exclusively for a Chrome tab. If you open a YouTube video, because YouTube is a tab now, if you open that tab, then you can select that tab and you can share audio as well as video. So these are the three different reasons or three different purpose, and for this three different purpose, Google has provided us three different options. But these three different options are available in desktop version, that means in desktop and laptop only. But when we use mobile phone, we may not have these kind of options. Now let us move to the mobile and let us see what are the options available in mobile when you are taking online class and when you are presenting in Google Meet. So let us switch to mobile now. Now we are on mobile phone. So let me open the Google Meet and let me show you what are the options available when you start a Google Meet or when you join a Google Meet using your mobile phone. So let me start a new meeting. So start an instant meeting, let us select. So once you select a start an instant meeting, you will enter into the Google Meet. So here you can see I am in the Google Meet using mobile phone. Now let us quickly see what are the options available to share screen from your side when you are using Google Meet on mobile phone. So here you can see share screen option is there. So let us select share screen option. Once you select share screen option, you can here see people will see everything on your screen including notifications. Select cancel or start sharing. There are no options like share your entire screen, share a window or share a Chrome tab. It just gives you to share your entire screen when you are using mobile phone. So let us click start sharing. So now what happened? You are going to start sharing your entire screen. Meet will capture everything that displayed on your screen. So you can select cancel or you can select start now. So let me select start now. So once you select start now, and when you started presenting, actually whatever you are watching on this screen is being presented to the students or viewers in your Google Meet. So whatever you see on your screen, that will be presented to the students or viewers. Now what is the next step is, can we use mobile phone to present a YouTube video or any other video along with audio? That means video as well as audio can be present. So let us open one YouTube video and let us see, can we present this YouTube video, and how you can also present your screen from your side. So first let us see, can we present a video using this screen sharing option from your mobile phone. Yes, of course you can present. Here you can see YouTube video open. So whichever video you are watching, that is shown to the students also. So but here you can see I can listen to audio here, but when your students are watching the same video, they can watch only the video, they cannot hear the audio. So now let us move to the students and teachers. That means I am going to show you how you can conduct an online meeting and how you can present using your desktop, and how you can allow your students also to present their screen from their side. Now let me stop this and I'll switch to desktop side. Now I'm again back on desktop mode. So I'm in already Google Meet. Now let me invite my students and let me show you when you are presenting in Google Meet from desktop version, how actually students watch that on from their side. So let me invite my student. So my student is also sitting right beside me, so that I can even show the presentation from the mobile phone also. Here you can see one of my students joined the meeting. Now let me demonstrate how you can share the screen and what actually visible to the student. Okay, so let me first go the option with your entire screen. So once you select your entire screen, you are going to present your entire screen to the student. Here you can see you are presenting your screen to student. Yashoda, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the first option. To stop sharing your screen, select this stop sharing option, and then let us come to second option, a window. So if you want to select one particular window, then you have to open that in your desktop. I told you already. So let me open one window here and then let me present that. So this is the window which I have opened, and let me go back to the Google Meet and then let us select a window here. So here you can see a PDF file which I am presenting. So let me share that PDF file. So once you select the PDF file, that will be shared to the student. That means a window will be shared to the student depending upon the network speed. If your network is slow, then it may take some time to share the window. You can see here I am also not able to share the window or present screen immediately. So it will take some time depending upon the speed of the internet connection. So once you start sharing, your students or your viewers will see the present screen option. They have to see what you are presenting. And now let me show you what actually you are presenting to students, because when we present to students or when we are taking online class or online meeting, and when we started presenting, you may not be knowing what exactly you are presenting, because you see only you are presenting to everyone, but you don't know what exactly you are presenting. So now what I am going to do is I am going to present from the student side or from the viewer side what exactly they are watching. They also have the option to present their screen. So let me ask my student to present the screen from his side, so that you come to know whether you are presenting the screen properly or not. Yashoda, present the screen from your side. So you can see here your students started presenting the screen. You are sharing your screen with everyone, but see, your screen is not visible to your students. That means you think that by selecting a window tab, it will be visible to your student, but it is not actually visible to your students. Let me explain the technical problems here is on their screen. The problem is once you minimize the tab, where is that PDF file? Let me hide this. Once you minimize this PDF file, it will not be visible to students. That means you should keep it always open in the Google Chrome. So if you minimize it, then you cannot, the students can't watch your screen. So let me go back and let me now present what actually the students are watching. Now here you can see information bulletin, I suppose. It will take some time. Now here you can see, that means once you start sharing the window, you should keep the window open. You should not minimize. The moment you minimize the window, the students cannot see what you are sharing. And the second facility is you can even watch while you are sharing a window. That means if you are sharing a window using a window option, like PDF file or something, if students ask you a question, they can ask you a question, and as well as you can also see who is actually asked that question to you. Otherwise, what happens when you are sharing entire screen, you can see what you are sharing, and as well as your students or viewers also can see only what you are sharing. But when somebody asks you a question, you don't know who asked you a question. For that, you have to minimize that, and you have to come back to Google Meet and to see who asked the question. But what happens, students or viewers will see you only on the screen again, but they can't see what you are sharing. So this is the technical problem. Now what I am going to do is, again I am going to present one more option, and I am going to explain how you have to manage this screen sharing option. So now I am going to share the screen using window tab, and this one is the window. So I share this window. Now I am not going to minimize this. It will be visible to students. I'll keep this window open, but I'll come back to Google Meet. But you can't watch what you are presenting here. So for that, what you can do, you can minimize this and you can read these things. That means you can explain using this kind of PDF or any other document. Now suddenly when some students ask you a question, you have to come back to your Google Meet and to see whether this student has asked any question or not, because there will be so many students, they may ask different questions. So when you are presenting that tab, you can't see who asked you a question. So for that, there is one option is there. So let me show you that option. Come to Chrome tab. Here I have installed one Chrome extension. This is called Dulles, D-U-A-L-L-E-S, and once you select this Dulles, it will split your screen. That means you can open your presentation in one window, and as well as you can open another window to see who are watching your presentation. So let me select and let me demonstrate that. So let me select this one. Now here you can see on the right side of the screen your presentation, and on the right side of this left side of the screen you can see what you are presenting to the student. So let me adjust this and let me show you how to use this function, because when I am also taking online classes, when I am presenting using this a window option, when suddenly students ask a question, I also don't know who actually asked the question. Now here you can see I am presenting this to students, and also I can watch who are watching this presentation. And if somebody asks a question regarding, sir, what is this information bulletin, it is regarding CTET or some other, you can see what they are watching, and you can also watch who is actually asked that question. Now one more confusion is whether students watch both these things on their screen, whether they can watch the split screen or they will watch only this information bulletin. That also I will show you. Let me ask my student to present screen from his side. Present the screen, Yashoda. So this is the complete tutorial about screen sharing options, different options and different methods to use to share your screen. Now here you can see on the screen, this is actually the document which I am presenting, and this is the document which the students are watching on their screen. The students can enlarge the document and they can come to any point. Here you can see once they enlarge, here also you can see on your screen they have enlarged the document, and you can see here the students what they are watching. And when you are explaining these things, if somebody asks you a question, you can understand who asked the question and what is that exact question. Otherwise what will happen, when you share a window, you know only that somebody asked a question, but to know that who asked the question, you have to shift the tab and you have to come back. And if somebody asks a question when you are in this tab, then you don't know who asked the question. And when somebody asks the question here, and when they ask the question about something, you can't see the tab which you have opened. To solve this problem, you can use this split screen option, and you can watch who asked the question and as well as at what exact point they asked the question. So let me ask my student to ask me a question. Let me ask a question to my student so that I can understand whether the student can watch the document which is presenting. Yashoda, can you tell me the date of the examination which is printed on this document?
5th July 2020. 5th July 2020.
So you can see that the student has, turn off your mic, so you can understand the student can watch your screen, what you are presenting, and you can also watch the student who replied to your question. So this is one of the convenient way to present a window, a PDF file or any kind of document, and as well as you can watch who are watching your class and what are the presentation they are watching from their site. Now this is the second option. So let me stop screen sharing. Okay, this is the second solution to the problem. Now what I want to do is, let me show you the third option also, present now. So once you select this present now and select a Chrome tab, already I explained that you can share your screen using a Chrome tab, audio and as well as video. So you don't have any kind of confusion, I suppose. Now what I'm going to show you next is, if you are presenting a screen and if your student also wants to present the screen from their side, how to allow students to present the screen and how to interact in between this. So now I'm going to present this a window here using this PDF file. Now if the student also wants to present, let me show you how we are presenting. So you are presenting the window, the PDF file. Now if students also wants to present something from their side, how they can do? Yashoda, start presenting from your side. Now here you can see your screen is still visible to others. Click to cancel your presentation. That means when this particular student started presenting the screen, and when this student started presenting the screen, it will be visible to you, but for other students or for other viewers, whatever you are presenting is visible. Those people can switch whether they want to watch your presentation or to watch the Yashoda's presentation. But now as a presenter, as a teacher or as a person who is conducting this online meeting, you can stop screen sharing or resume presenting. That means if you don't want your viewers or students to present their screen to you, then you can resume your presenting. So once you select resume presenting, this will let you take over from Y. Vijay Kumar's form. That means the student who logged in will stop sharing. You can stop student sharing and you can straight away share. So let me select that. That means if students started sharing, you can stop them sharing and you can resume presenting. So let me resume presenting. Once you select share now, here you can see you are presenting screen and you have stopped and you didn't allow others to present the screen. That means if you are conducting online meeting or if you are conducting online class, if somebody else tries to present their screen, but of course you cannot stop them to present the screen, but you can control who has to present the screen and you can restart again presenting the screen. And in case if they are creating problem and if they are presenting their screen and causing a lot of problem, then what you have to do is, the final option is select this one and select remove from meeting. So once you select remove from meeting, they cannot attend your class or attend your meeting and they cannot trouble you. So let me give access to my student to present again. So let me stop present. So here you can see again I have given access to my student to present his screen. The benefit of allowing students to present their screen is, if they have any question, if they want to show anything and if they want to ask you any question, say for example you are taking biology class or some other class, so they have to show some pictures and they may have some questions regarding that particular part of the picture. So you can allow the students to present screen from their side also, and I have demonstrated even how to control students when they are trying to present the screen without your permission. So these are the different options available in Google Meet to present screen from your side and to allow students to present screen from their side. But only drawback is, when you are sharing your entire screen, you can't watch who are actually watching your presentation, and if they ask you a question, you don't know who actually asked the question. In the second option also, when you share the screen using window, that time also you don't know who actually asking question to you when you are conducting online meeting. For that you have to use one different Chrome extension called Dullas. You can easily download that Chrome extension from Google Chrome. So these are the different options available in desktop, and in mobile phone you can present your screen, but you don't have option to present video with audio. So thanks for watching this video, and if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can receive latest updates information the moment I upload videos on YouTube. And always remember, stay home, stay safe and stay strong. Take care. Thanks for watching this video. If you have come to the end of this video, I believe that you are interested to watch a few more videos related to the topic. So now you can check this out video or watch this one. Click this video, it will take you into another video.